on the Joe Rogan episodes because I know that there was another one he did with Ari after he was in Mexico for a long time. And I haven't listened to that one yet.
He's been traveling the world.
That's
Just
awesome.
going with his like backpacking shit.
I'm inspired by that. People that just get up and go and do that.
Well, I mean, you got money. If I had money like that, fucking A, I'd be like, dude,
Yeah.
see you guys in like 2 months, 3 months.
I go on about road trip 7 or 8
Mhm.
big hikes a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever done the Appalachian Trail?
No,
No, nothing like that.
I wish, but
Yeah.
I don't got money for that.
That'd be rad.
Yeah,
That's like a
the East Coast Trail.
and then like 2,000 something, isn't it something crazy like 2,200 miles or something?
Yeah, a friend of mine.
Ooh,
I think a couple of friends of mine.
that's a good leg day.
Yeah,
2,000 miles.
Yeah. And I will walk.
but I
2,000
did see the
miles.
movie that Robert Redford did about it.
Oh, well, and what movie was
The
that?
Appalachian Trail?
Like him and was it Nick Nolte? They played the guy who wrote the book about it.
Really?
Yeah, there was this. Robert Redford and Nick Nolte. I can't remember the title. It's a good movie though.
Who's Nick Nolte? Is that sounds like one of those names that are like slightly
48 hours? Not 48 hours, Eddie Murphy and Nick.
Yep, that's him.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that's good. I just watched that this morning.
Really?
I'm not
Really?
even lying to you.
Wow, that's awesome.
Weird for the first time?
No, like
For the millionth time?
Oh, okay. So it's not that big of a coincidence.
Yeah, I mean,
I watch it every other day. So
48
bound to
hours and
happen.
another 48 hours?
Those are two good flicks.
Yeah.
Have you watched
You
48
gotta let
hours?
go,
Every 48
Patrick.
hours?
What's that?
You gotta let go, brother. He's all handing me a joint, but not letting go. I'm like,
There's a lot of emotion in that grab.
I know. I
though.
was like, well, is he hitting on me?
I didn't rub your palm.
Yeah. Oh, is that how you hit on guys? Is by rubbing their palms?
Actually,
That's like a sign.
There's
What?
a thing in the East Asian cultures. I'm not sure if it's hitting anyone, exactly, but some Eastern cultures give hand massages, and then the Japanese give foot massages or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, any sort of massage,
Yeah.
done in the right way.
But yeah.
Not a trainer. You know what I mean? If it's not like a fitness trainer or anything, it's, I don't know. It's weird. I paid for massages though. I don't get like a boner or anything.
I got a pedicure for the first time
Ooh,
a
that's
few
weird.
weeks ago.
How was that?
It was, it was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It was great. Well, what it was for was, it was the kind of situation where I thought it would be paid for, and then I show up, and then it's not really paid for. So then I was like,
Oh.
okay. So I took it on the nose, So like, when I was in that mindset beforehand, I was like, oh yeah, if it's gonna be for free, why not do it? I've always like kind of wanted to experience what it was like,
Right.
And so getting it done, it feels so awesome afterwards, and then during, it's so interesting. You're like having a stranger just like massage your feet. Not only massage your feet, but like,
Was it an old
Like-
Asian lady?
no, it was
No?
it was a young white lady, but most of the people that worked there, were.
Would it have been weird if it was a dude?
I wonder, because it felt weird anyway.
Did it?
Yeah.
Massage, or she's talking about massages?
No,
Like a
it wasn't just a
stranger- yeah, a
massage.
stranger-
It wasn't just a massage. It's
They
like
clip your toes and like manicure it all up and shit.
Yeah, they like clip
Get
your
it on.
toes. They scrub your feet. They like
All
rub
the little
pumice on it so that
calluses
it gets
and
all
shit,
your
yeah.
calluses off, and like all your dried skin like falls away. Like my feet just felt like soft. and just,
Basically,
like,
it's
nice.
basically normal foot maintenance that you should be doing yourself, but you
Yeah, but
you
you're.
just let other people do it.
That's basically what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That kinda
And if you
is.
don't take care of your feet, you're a gross man.
But
Just telling
then,
you.
but you can take care of your feet and.
Telling you,
and
it'll get
not-
worse as you get older.
I mean, not a lot of people like. Oh man, you're kind of right. Because not a lot of men take the time to like scrape their
dude,
feet.
if you ever
I mean,
looked at old men feet, dude, Jesus fucking Christ, dude,
Dude,
that's like.
it's so gross. But I felt like
As I get older, I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna take care of my feet just so I don't get old man feet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
I
yeah.
want to have beautiful feet when
Yeah,
I'm an old man.
self-care, self-preservation, yeah.
But here's the weird thing about it was like there were parts where like what she was doing just kind of felt like it was like on top of it being strange because it was from a stranger. It was like there are times where like she was like straight up, and I'm sorry because this is like super gross, but it's like
Right.
there were times where she was like treating my feet like it was cheese, and she was just like grating the dead skin off. Yeah.
That's
Super gross.
Yeah,
And
that's super gross.
yeah. So it's like imagining like doing that to yourself is just like I think that like you would I mean because I clean my feet, but it's almost like I keep the calluses on, not keep the calluses on, but it seems like calluses are natural to standing on them all the time, right?
Well, yeah, like you need them to play bass. You know, you need to play bass all the time to keep the calluses that you need to play bass. Like you do. Baby soft hands, fuck.
You play bass, Glenn?
Yes.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play bass, Patrick?
I do not.
Do not.
I play the bass.
And of course you do.
The bass.
I've always just been like amazed at the strength that you have to have in your fingers.
Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, I guess it. I mean,
If you have a shitty
any
bass.
sort of finger fluency, all fluencies are good. So yeah, strength is a fluency.
Finger
is fine.
fluency.
I like saying fluency.
I like that.
Yeah, it is. It you know once you get the muscle memory into your fingers, you know what I mean, and then you get that fluency.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't take a lot of effort. You know, unless you're trying to add that tone to it.
Where you're pressing down super hard or what?
Yeah, I remember. You know, you were telling me about that bass player, and his fingers sound like pigs.
Yeah, Brian
You
Grant.
know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's just the level of aggression. But I mean, I could do that too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, but I cut my fingernails because I can literally grow out my fingernails, and
Mhm.
I could play the bass with fingernails, and it's aggressive as fuck. But I
Really?
don't like that tone. And I don't like the feel of it either
Mhm.
because it grinds your fingernails down. They look all weird.
Well, how are you? Are you
Yeah.
filing at an angle?
What?
That's a technique I've seen by guitarists. They recommend you file it at like sort of like a 45-degree angle, something like that.
What?
Oh,
For
yeah.
your nail, and that way, so it's not attacking it. It's sort of like slipping, and then
Oh yeah, no, I just don't like the feel of my fingernail touching a fucking bass string.
Yeah.
I got
mean,
you.
I could do it just fine, you know, and I don't even need no weird angles or anything like that. I mean, I've just been, yeah, I don't like it, you know.
That's
I
interesting.
like the nice, soft, bassy tone of a finger, you know, and if I need the more aggressive, that's when I just use a pick,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Yeah.
Finger fluency is like super indirect on drums because you're not hitting your fingers against anything, but you should be using your fingers a lot
Yeah.
when it comes to playing, like for your speed, for having power without having to use motion, like too much motion. You know, it's kind of nuanced. There's a whole bunch of schools of thought that I haven't even like learned
Well, yeah,
about.
when you start going on like
I should say
extended
techniques.
performances, you have to think of more technique to improve your endurance.
Oh yeah,
You know.
totally. Uh huh.
Because I played with a lot of drummers that are not as good on the last song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, man.
From going out on tour and like really trying to play with dark lines and heavy volume, it's like you'll be surprised at how soon your fingers can just start to give you nothing because they're just all sore. Like you just get this soreness throughout your entire finger because your stick is just
And it's
slamming on
not doing what you want it to do. Yeah, imagine that when you're watching a fight and you're like complaining about two really tired fighters. You just put the ashtray on top of the ash.
Oh,
He's all, oh, fuck that ash.
Stomp.
my aim isn't so good right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wonder.
So you're going down to Pasadena? What are you doing down there?
I'm going down to Pasadena to start tour rehearsals with Haunted Summer.
Oh, right on.
Mm-hmm. We're going like on a 2-week tour. We're starting in Phoenix. Actually, we've got like a kind of like a unofficial tour date because it's in the string of shows, but it's in their hometown. We're playing at Aubrey Park.
Aubrey Park?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Down in L.A. And
Okay,
we're
cool.
playing before a showing of Young Frankenstein.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That is a
sick.
great music.
Right, it's great. And then the next day we play Phoenix.
See, that's me.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa. Welcome.
Cleans your
Welcome.
ears out, huh?
That was an experience.
That was neat. It was like a colonic for your eardrums.
No, dude, I'm gonna put some echo on that. I always talk about doing some post production on these podcasts, and there's no fucking way I'm gonna do it.
Oh
dude.
my god.
All it's hard enough for me to just upload it.
Just like getting a colonic.
A colonic. Yeah, I don't know.
You ever watched a video of a colonic happen?
I was watching one. I was watching. Yeah, it was called "Can I Be Frank with You?" and it's about this a Sicilian over heavy set 286 goes to like a vegan cafe called Cafe Gratitude, and like the crew offers to like coach him through their
Should I complain that he's not talking into the microphone?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
there he is.
Hello, Glenn.
I thought that was just my eardrums from that
No.
clicking.
You can pull the microphone close so you
Yes,
can
there we go.
be comfortable.
All right. Yes.
Just move the whole stand towards you.
Yeah, you can do that.
But where was I? Yes. Film is about just about a heavy-set Sicilian guy who called "Can I Be Frank with You?" who gets coached by these vegans crew, and so at some sequence during the film, he's getting a colonic, and goes through this experience. It's pretty hilarious, and he, you can gradually see him be a more like exuberant with the experience in later sequences.
Oh,
So
he got used to it real quick, huh?
something like that. Yeah.
colonics?
I imagine you would have to, right? They're putting something like they're shooting like a cleansing solution up your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They like flush you out
Yeah, I think
That shit.
through a pipe,
I imagine
through a tube.
that's just
That's weird.
it can't be good for you. I mean, it's good for you, but then like on a long-term basis, you know what I mean?
right. Yeah, this guy was heavily toxified. Apparently, he was portrayed as being very, he was going through taking lots of medications and bad diet, and so, I mean, if I were a alternative doctor, I would recommend one.
Every time you get diarrhea, it takes away your need for a colonic.
Yeah.
That's your natural
Yeah.
cleaning system.
Well, I
Just
imagine
cleans you right out.
I imagine that if you
Flush.
have a lot of toxins in your body, then it might do something good for you, but might not do something good for you because I imagine that a lot of bacteria is like
Hey,
actually
I don't
good
know.
for you.
Yeah,
that you need.
I think that's some controversial shit. Ah,
It is. I've heard that it's like it's
Well, now that science is under
It's arguable.
attack, but we're made of bacteria apparently. I've heard.
Hey, if you want to cleanse your system,
I mean,
come
there's
eat
tons-
At my
it-
house
it's part
any
of our
night
system.
of the week.
what's that?
If you want to cleanse your system, come eat at my house any night of the week.
wow, dude! You just put yourself up there. It's like we had a personal ad in the middle of this video.
No, that just made me never want to visit your house, Patrick.
No, I'm just saying.
Are you
man.
kidding me? You can get a free colonic over at Patrick's
Freak-
place.
I know, right? What
But
is
it's
this?
from the front, not the back.
Oh my god. Okay.
So go eat at Patrick's if you want to.
It's just
throw
my,
up and
my food is
possibly
really
die.
spicy.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like dirty and gross and like full of bacteria and shit. Like, because
Spicy
we were talking
food.
about bacteria, and he's like, "Oh yeah, if you want to
right.
cleanse."
Oh, I see where you went.
I was like, "What? Are you gonna make me sick?"
Yeah, yeah. No, I believe
Oh,
that to
hell
be. I read that, and it was a great course. It was a credible source that human beings are primarily, our bulk is bacteria based. Our gut is full of, bacteria. And it's like they tell us to eat yogurt to replenish our good bacteria versus the bad bacteria that are, are pathogens or whatever everything's getting out of the environment or whatever. So, and these bacteria, they have a effect on our moods. So,
Oh yeah, everything.
How weird.
Yeah.
Super weird. Important little guys.
What's that?
Bacteria. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
have like an effect on your mood. You got a lot of bacteria. You're not in a good mood.
Yeah, we're a bunch of single cells all mashed together. Yeah, meat bags.
Crazy.
Meat bags of water.
That's so weird because you just feel like one cell.
Yeah.
That's just how life is. You just feel like you're
Basically,
one
what
thing.
we are is just like dirt mixed with water and fucking sun.
We're like
Photosynthesis, respiration.
Yeah, it's trippy. I can picture this
It's
like cartoon version of life where it's just this puddle of mud and just little whoop, 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 and it's just little pieces of the
I've
mud
seen
just
claymation
existing
videos.
just to express itself for
Hmm.
the tiny little bit of time it has.
wow, that's
That's
awesome.
That's it. That's all we are. Is just the little puddles of mud, fucking just of the universe. We are. We're like, yeah, we are the universe expressing itself.
Damn, dude,
Sounds like a song.
Is it?
that's crazy, man.
We are the universe. Just here to express itself.
What song is that?
We are the people. Or we are what? We are the world.
We are the world.
That's a part of "We Are the World."
That was like Quincy Jones'
Jeez,
fucking.
I forgot that part of the song.
It was like Aid for Africa, wasn't it?
Yeah. What was it? Was it for AIDS?
No, like
We are the world.
for starving children.
We
and shit.
are the
Yeah.
children.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. He got like 2 or 3 parts. Everyone else just got one little fucking part.
Did you hear the
Yeah.
remake of that song?
I-
They made a remake like 20 or 25 years after the
I
fact.
think
and
I've seen that.
It's
I don't
hilarious.
know.
Like a parody or a
No, it's. I mean,
a redo?
You
Just a
can-
redo with old people?
you can look at it as a parody, but
Yeah.
it's the song and the same lyrics updated, where each section is sung by a current or a contemporary singer.
Right, contemporary,
yeah.
exactly. Pardon me, I couldn't find it.
Right. So like Michael Bublé, Christina Aguilera,
Oh yeah.
Will
pass-
I Am.
Pass on that.
But it's
I'd
funny.
rather see it, all those old people, that did it back in the day, see them 20 years later doing it.
What's funny is
Yeah.
that
I don't want to see any of the new fucks doing it.
What's funny is that I like Bob Dylan as a singer and a vocalist, but if
Okay.
you said,
Do you? That's
if
weird.
you, if someone said Bob Dylan is a shitty singer,
Right.
I wouldn't disagree with them. But
Bob Dylan, all the songs.
I thought Bob Dylan was outside the window.
yeah,
looking
that's
at
a
me.
story behind every single track.
So he sings like the bridge on the original one.
On what? Oh,
but,
yeah. Mhm.
But you know who they got to sing the same part?
Hold on, let me guess. No. Back.
Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne?
What?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
They
It's like
sound almost indistinguishable from each
Really?
other.
Lil Wayne? He sounds just like him.
It's almost like a diss towards him from the people who produced that song. It's like, oh yeah, if you had one person that couldn't sing, why don't we
Right.
get another person that can't sing on that same part of the song?
Well, there you go. That's
It's
legit.
hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Bob Dylan was a better songwriter than a singer, in my opinion. I never really liked him until I did a report in college on him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
What
Yeah.
class was that for?
music appreciation.
Sick.
Yeah.
So,
So-
what was did you just do like a general biography, or did you do like a hot take on his music or something?
It was basically his fascination with Woody Guthrie. That was kind of what fascinated me the most about him, is how he went and hung out with him. Was like, oh, that dude's fucking shit, and he went and found him. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't do that today. You couldn't fucking, be like, oh, that guy's the shit, and go. I mean, maybe you could. I don't know. I've just never. I don't. I just don't think
Yeah.
like that.
Because
don't
I
think
did
like
that
Really? With who?
with Ben Barnett.
Oh. Well,
Wow.
yeah. You were just like, I want to hang out with this motherfucker.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's not like he's done amazing thing, and his work stands up against the greatest of artists. Like, well, but I mean, in terms of his like level of like being able to call him up on the phone, it's not like he's some big, huge rock god that you like can't get to talk to because they're doing a million things. It's
Yeah, I
you-
mean, it wasn't like that back then.
You know,
either.
if-
Woody Guthrie.
yeah, exactly.
It wasn't really like that.
Uh-huh. If
Yeah.
if you have someone that you look up to, that's a person that's like you can find out, like, what clubs they go to or what venues they like to go to, you can find that person and be like,
Oh yeah.
hey,
Well,
I
yeah.
like the music that you make.
I did that with Jeff Farina
Oh, yeah?
from Karate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the
Nice.
singer. Yeah.
Sick.
And he was like,
Have you heard karate?
Karate Kid.
Oh, can you play some karate?
you want
Yeah.
to hear some karate?
I would love to hear
Yes.
some karate.
That's funny.
This is wonderful because I didn't find out about this band until like a few years back, and ever since then I've been like, what in the world was I? What was I looking up to before then? Whoa.
Putting my glasses on harder than water.
I just look so sick.
It is pretty badass.
Got them from Family Dollar.
Family Dollar,
Uh-huh.
Sick.
16th and
sweet find.
Let me guess. $5.99.
no, they were $10.
Still,
nice.
still a good deal.
Works.
Still.
But their foster grants are so set aside that a Raquel Welch. It's like, oh,
Right.
these.
Nice. I like him. Thin frame. Yellow lenses.
I think I've been through like 12 pairs of sunglasses this year already.
12?
Broken, scuffed up, lost.
I finally got a
It's
pair of
always
sunglasses. It's
Dang,
beautiful.
Patrick.
It's a beautiful thing.
I actually broke a pair in half in accident one time I came over here like a week ago.
Yeah, well, those were fucking time to break.
Yeah, they were.
Dang, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude, what are you
You,
doing?
you need to quit hitting your head on shit. Scuffing up your glasses and everything.
Right?
Yeah, that is true.
Your head is not a shovel.
Yeah.
It does bounce off the wall every now and then.
Jeez, dude.
You ever wish that we had sound effects for this podcast?
Sound
Broing.
Oh, dude, that would be ridiculous. It would be out of control.
Yeah, that's fine. I would abuse that so much. Air horns.
Yeah.
I'd have every show I'd have some way to incorporate like a traditional song with air horn. Like Jingle Bells or something.
Don't fear the Reaper. Instead of the cowbell.
Oh man, oh boy, there's so
More
many songs
cowbell.
that you can find on YouTube that are like that. Like this song, but all with air horn. It's great.
I found this fucking, went on this wormhole trip. Found this metal dude who does a bunch of covers.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah, I showed it to him. He does Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh sweet.
And he has some girl in there doing the cowbell, and she's just like, because it's a ridiculous amount of cowbell, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Yeah, but you
I
know,
want to see that.
those are the days.
Ride malfunction in Ohio.
Man.
1 dead, 7 hurt when ride malfunctions in Ohio. At least one person was killed.
Whoa.
Ohio State Fair. Oh shit! On the opening day, dude. That's
That's
fucking shit
Dude,
luck
That is straight up out of Final Destination.
or
Yeah.
something, dude. That's
That actually literally happened, except it was a roller coaster.
yep.
Whoa.
None of my ancestors will ever be a part of that again.
Yeah, the Ohio State Fair. Later.
Dude, I hate all those fucking things, man.
What, state fairs?
Just all those rides because I know, mechanics, and so I'm always looking at those machines, and then the people that are maintaining those machines, and I'm like, nope.
Count me out.
Do you trust meth to keep you safe?
All right.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, they have the full LPs on
All right, so you're about to
Nice.
fucking die
YouTube.
in a weird fucking way, right? And there's someone can save you. Is it going to be the stoner, the drunk, the tweaker, or the junkie? Who do you pick to save you?
The stoner.
What about the pharmaceutical?
That's not an option.
That's not an option.
This is my question.
Exactly. I mean, okay,
You only have 4
You
choices.
mean street drugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, no, I give you 4 choices. A stoner, a tweaker, a drunk, and a... What was the last one? Junkie.
Heroin.
Huh.
Am I gonna trust to save my life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gosh,
You're already dead, though. You've taken too long
Wait,
from
one
falling
second.
off the
I'm sorry,
cliff.
I was gonna
You-
let it go. I'm still fresh. It's still fresh.
You're
Okay.
gone, Glimmer.
Wait. Hold on a second. Okay.
If you can't answer, all those people are fighting
Yeah.
while you're on a ride.
They're like, right?
I guess I was going.
No, the stoner's going, who stole my fucking weed? Which one of you motherfuckers? Ooh, wasn't the drunk. Definitely wasn't the drunk.
I think a heroin addict would say that.
Really?
Oh, wow.
No, the heroin
Wow,
addict
really?
fucking falls asleep.
That's the worst one, man.
Well,
That's
see,
the
you know what?
worst.
I really-
The worst? I don't know, dude. There's lots of, like, you only kind of get high off of it in the beginning, and then after a while, you're just doing it to maintain so you don't feel like a shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that just go about their life and they're junkies. You wouldn't even know that they're going into the bathroom and fucking doing a little shot so they can
Yeah.
keep maintaining. I watched this one show one time and it was like these professional people. It was like, whoa, dude.
I think it's also important is that in this scenario, you didn't specify whether these people are like drunk or high in the first place. You can trust any of those people if they're just like
Well, what kind of fucking drug addicts would they be if they showed up to a fucking rescue sober?
Yeah.
you're right.
The-
A
they
not
would
committed
be-
one.
Well, the only
Okay,
reason-
maybe you're standing outside of rehab.
Well,
Mm.
I mean, sober is perspective. Like, for instance, I mean, are they waiting for their next fix, or are they down, like metabolically speaking, or like are they, you know? But I'm assuming if they were still within the habit, I don't know.
I think you're
Wow.
analyzing that way too
Right,
much.
yeah.
Well, I mean, what's your answer? You just went stoner right away?
No, I'd pick a tweaker.
The tweaker?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna name two bands.
Why the tweaker?
Cause like, like doesn't matter if they do it every day or every other day or every week. You know, like they're always hot.
Dude,
Mhm.
they're off collecting fucking glass doorknobs and trying to find chalkboards and shit like that, dude.
Mm.
Like, dude, you can never trust a tweaker.
Yeah, but they're gonna be.
People
the
don't sleep,
most-
dude? No, no, I can't. You can't trust anybody who doesn't sleep.
Well,
I would
what's-
go for junkie before I would go for tweaker.
Well, what's the situation?
Interesting.
What did you say the situation?
Interesting.
I didn't specify the situation. I was just saying you're gonna die.
You're gonna die. Who would you-
Glenn was on the cliff. He fell over the cliff for some reason. I was just like, he was sitting there trying to decide and just like,
Boom.
I can picture Glenn just about to fall off this cliff. He's holding onto a branch or something to save his life. The roots are coming out and shit. And he's just like, oh, I don't know. And they're just all
Well,
going.
I mean, if I had chances, I mean, I have to assume that. I mean, it's a split-second decision to save my life from what exactly?
No,
Like,
see,
from
you
falling
don't
off?
know.
I don't know.
You don't know. It's which one do you pick that saves you?
Oh.
I didn't
okay.
realize it would prompt such a good,
Well,
The
I mean,
dialogue.
It is.
Well,
It's-
I mean, let's be for real. I mean, we live in
Okay.
Merced County. I mean,
Right.
there's obviously lots of, different drug users on all sorts of levels. I mean, it's a small. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
in
definitely.
all populations in the United States, I guess. But
Go easy,
so
Dante.
it's topical.
Hey, this thing should be able to. This thing should be a little,
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
No, it's perfect. Just the way it is. I like you. You don't listen to Dante.
Come on, you be flexible.
Well,
Flexible
like-
with me.
Give me some WD-40.
You're right. I should be like loosening things when I move it, like
well,
that.
I don't know. You should just be watching,
Interesting.
I don't even care about that. You're just grabbing it and making a noise. And I'm like, jeez.
I know, right?
It's already bad enough that I'm making them listen to my air conditioner. Yeah, I don't have a shitty connection. That's my
I
air
grip
conditioner.
the mic. I know.
There's a little in the background.
I hear that. It's
Yeah.
windy here.
No, it's my air conditioner. And we're in the desert. It's not getting turned off.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's part of our podcast.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna look out the window.
You can't see out that window. You were naming 2 bands for what?
Okay, 2 bands. I'm gonna name 2 bands,
Okay.
and you tell me whether you would rather drink to that band or smoke to that band.
Ooh.
Now, some of these answers might be a little bit biased. Some people in this crowd like to smoke more, and some people like to drink more. So, here we go.
Well, I first must tell you, like, I'm a year and a half sober, so I'll always pick smoke.
I don't
Okay.
drink either, so.
All right, but you'll get the gist of this game.
I still want to play.
Okay. All right. Alkaline Trio. Drink or smoke?
Ooh. Smoke.
Drink.
Smoke.
Smoke?
And I
Okay.
have met Matt Skiba 3 times.
I do give him it. You have? You've met him like 3 times? Oh, wow. Alkaline Trio tattoo. Nice.
Yeah.
One of my tour managers for a kind of like spitting tour, oh wow, held a record
Right.
for the Alkaline Trio's like biggest like memorabilia collector.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
What?
I mean, I have a couple Alkaline Trio posters, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he like loves
because
them.
somebody like I had and I was listening to him, and somebody was like, "Oh, you want a poster?" I'm like, "Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sure."
I used
But I
to
mean-
have all kinds of stuff from
I mean, I guess they had some good songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
radio, and maybe I'll get Fire.
Yeah, I think I'm just changing the channel though.
New couple-
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like smoke or drink. I'm like, I think I'm changing the channel.
Yeah.
I'm just going to the next band. I'm not gonna take the time to smoke or drink.
Yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So then the Who.
Definitely smoke into the hood.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. The Carpenters.
If I was drinking, I would say drinking.
I'm kicking that person out of my house.
I would
What the
say
fuck? Why are you
drink.
putting this weird thing on?
That'd be hydration. Hydration is key.
Hydration.
That's my mom's music.
There you go. So then the Strokes.
The Strokes?
Drinking.
However,
Drinking?
on a
Is
turn
that
of
drinking
phrase,
band?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
get your free drug water. It's
Free drug water?
smoke or
Water.
drink.
Drug water?
Get your free drugged water.
Yeah.
Smoke or drink. Or pill.
Wait, I'm confused.
Well, I guess I'm referencing like all of our, filtration is going into our water system, and there's
Okay.
people are consuming, getting, basically a pill worth of, Xanax. I heard a report of in England or something like that, a community in England. So.
Their dulliness with our water supply?
Well, I don't know. It's a
Yeah, that
conspiracy.
fucking expensive that would be, dude.
Yeah.
Shit.
Jeez.
You think pharmaceutical companies are gonna donate? Like, why would they want us to be fucking hooked on tainted water?
There would be much easier ways for them to drug us.
But there's just too many. I don't know. I think some motherfucker would test that water because I don't think it's. I don't know.
Right.
Shit.
Well, I mean, water is fluorinated. That you know that, right? I mean, that's in the Merced
Mhm.
County report.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Oh yeah. And I drink it with my coffee.
Yeah, I'm
every
torn on
day.
the whole fluoridation
That's the first thing
thing.
I do is I drink coffee in the morning, so I'm getting my first dose of medicated water.
Right.
Mind control. Obviously, you can see by my life that I'm falling right into the pattern that they want me to.
Well, it's a business model for sure. We can say that, and it's to get rid of these, this market, or utilize the market. That's what so this is a byproduct of drilling or something like that, or breaking rock. So, what do you do with all this poison? I mean, some people they have to do something with it, because it.
So let's just put it on to people.
You could say market it and say it's good for your teeth. I guess.
I don't know.
It does. I guess it does something, but it also.
You know what I saw? That was.
All
fuck-
bones. I guess it's good for all bones.
I thought I saw that was so fucking bizarre. Was I can't believe it's not butter, right?
Right.
Organic and vegan.
It is? Is it made from like corn?
Whoa.
It's like What?
I don't know. Like, is it margarine or like I just saw a fucking
That is weird.
in somewhere. Because I don't watch TV, so it must have been at fucking Walter's house or something. But yeah, it was. I can't believe it's not butter, vegan and organic. And I was
Vegan
like,
and organic.
is that just margarine? Is that shit that everyone's like, oh, it's only one molecule away from plastic? And turkey, it used to be turkey food.
Really?
And turkeys wouldn't eat it and shit, you know?
Well, gum. I heard gum is made out of plastic. Primarily, that's why they recommend that. Swallow it, but I mean, it's.
Dude, that whole don't swallow gum thing is just, you'll poop it out. It comes out just as quickly as your food. Shit, dude. Like, what? It's going to stick to the inside of your stomach? Like, why the fuck would it do that? You know?
Whoa.
Jesus, Dante.
What's that?
To make you
That's
ask
not me.
questions.
That was so you.
What? I didn't do anything. I did nothing. Let's see here. It looks like it's mostly palm oil and corn kernel oil.
Corn kernel oil?
Yeah.
When I think we were doing a history class one time, and we talked about corn. They tried to grow corn in Africa, but it took up so much water. In Africa, it just does not have a lot of water, and so it eventually became the scourge.
The scourge.
The scourge
'Cause
of
it
Africa.
ate up all the water
Yeah, and then
in
it
the
like
soil.
some bugs or something liked it.
Oh, really?
You know.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then American corn is not economically sustainable. Corn farmers have to get government subsidies to be able to survive.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Interesting.
What a
I
business.
have some failed corn seeds in a little greenhouse in my backyard.
Yeah.
I can comment on. They started to sprout a little bit, but I think I didn't have the plastic lid, so
Yeah.
I figured my greenhouse would make enough condensation, but it dried them out, and I think.
Yeah.
So.
They take a lot of water.
How much corn are you supposed to get from a single stalk?
It just depends on how well. I mean, you can get a couple ears of corn from one stalk.
A couple?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Baby
2?
corn is supposed to be.
No, you can get like 5 or 6. But
Yeah.
Neat.
Google that shit.
Google.
Because corn grows fast because it like you can harvest it, like you can see it grow right before your eyes in public, like
Yeah.
it just grows so high.
I've told you the corn story, haven't I?
I'm not sure.
I was watching this
The band or
this show. No, I was watching this show in England where this guy goes around and builds castles and shit, and turns them into houses people can live in.
Oh, whoa.
And so he was doing this one for these people, and he was walking through this field, and he's like running his hand through a wheat field, and he goes, this beautiful cornfield surrounding these fucking. And I'm like, why is this dude fucking talking about wheat but saying corn? Because, like, in Europe, I guess it's a generalized term for grain. And, like, in Scotland, when they talk about corn, they could be talking about oats.
Oh.
And then in England, when they're talking about corn, they're talking about
It's
wheat.
a language thing.
And then when America, when we're talking about corn, we're talking about maize.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
It is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Just from
I
some
never
random
knew.
fucking show I saw. I was like, what the fuck? Why is this guy calling wheat corn? It's weird.
Can't call wheat
I
corn.
was like, is this in French or something? They're just bad translation?
What does it mean?
Does it mean it's a double rainbow?
Oh my god, my brother introduced me to this wild this wild series for children on YouTube, and it's called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Have you heard of this?
No, but I want to hear about it.
Yeah, it's like these short form really interesting, like they're on the surface
sweet corn would have
on the surface it, oh sorry, I'm just kidding.
No, I was interrupting you. You're apologizing to me because I was interrupting you.
Oh well, we're talking about corn, you
We
know
were
what I
talking
mean?
about corn.
I love corn.
I was interrupting you, though. I'm sorry. I'm a dick.
Oh, it's okay. You'll find out soon enough.
You ready to learn about corn, though?
Yeah, I'm
Most
ready to
sweet
learn
corn
about
varieties will have
Yes.
1 to 2 ears per plant because this is what it says, because they are mature rapidly. which is incorrect grammar, and generally short-statured plants.
Oh, okay.
Early maturing sweet corn will have one ear, while those that mature later will have 2 harvestable ears.
That's it.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
That's it.
But then again, a lot of what we grow around here is actually feed. What we see in the field, it's feed corn.
feed corn.
Yep, and not sweet corn.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the shit that we eat in the store is not the same kind of corn that they give to cows and
Really?
chickens and shit.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
well, every season when I grew up in Washington, we'd go to a farm where we could go in the fields and pick however much ears of corn we want to buy.
Yeah, we'd go fishing
Neat.
and shit out to the river. We'd always grab some fucking corn, just throw it in the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Burn ass fucking corn. Well, I mean, we would take some tin foil or something, you know, fold it
Yeah.
up, put it in our bags.
There's that ear cleansing again. So there's that ear cleansing again.
Jesus, dude, what the fuck? Like, I've never done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not on this.
Like,
fuck.
look up. Go to.
Fucking 14 podcasts. I've never done that.
Could-
16. What? I don't even know what episode we're on anymore.
I don't know either.
What are we doing?
Could you go to YouTube and look up "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared"?
Oh, that's scary.
The context for this is like on the surface level, it's like a show that's made for children, like to teach them about concepts. But then as you dig into it, it has like more surreal, odd elements to it.
Well, of course, like, I don't have good internet in the spot. Fucking
Oh,
classic.
well, yeah, it's up to you.
Yep. See?
Oh,
Pain in the ass, dude.
you need some good intranet.
Yeah, soon though.
Internet.
Did it just do it again?
Oh, I got my leg stuck in something.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got my leg
Fucking
stuck in a hutch.
stupid.
So, another one of my animating beliefs as it context to the internet
Yeah.
is libraries should provide data access. I would like to see that made possible.
Data access? What do you mean?
Like a library-sponsored Wi-Fi, citywide Wi-Fi, Somerset County as an
Oh.
option.
Main Street has Wi-Fi.
Exactly. So
I mean, can't you
Interesting.
get onto the internet by using
To spread it. Yeah, you
computers
know,
there?
Oh, I get
There
service
she
through AT&T.
is.
New York City is playing around with that right now,
Mhm.
having just like Wi-Fi for the entire city.
Oh, that would be awesome.
It's
There's
it's an
certain
interesting
things
concept.
like that I definitely think you should get electrical credits. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Food credit. I mean, you already get food credit.
Yeah.
Anything that you can, like, if CPS will take your kids because you don't have power, then you should be able to get power credit.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, like food credit, power credit, but like as
Yeah.
far as the data access, I mean, I believe the library's fundamental goal is to provide access to information.
Yeah.
So how, you know, it's been
Well-
ellipses, it's been usurped by private corporations when it was developed by, government institutions apparently.
Oh yeah, we pay the most amount of money for the worst internet in the world.
Oh God.
Yeah, as long as we have the capitalist system that we have, there's no fucking way you're gonna get
Right,
shit for
exactly.
free, dude.
And libraries is the perfect democracy of capitalism.
Right.
More democratic capitalism.
Right.
Now I see where it's more of a shift to a more imperialistic capitalism.
Yeah, the downtown
interesting.
Wi-Fi is shitty,
Yeah.
you know, but there's
Mhm.
a lot of people on it all the time.
Right.
Yeah. Camp
Like-
in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone that lives down Main Street, and there's a couple people, you know, they all fucking use that,
Yeah.
you know, and then
Interesting.
all the businesses there try to go off of it. It's just shitty.
Right, it's shitty. But now imagine if you paid something like a fee to it, maybe like $10 towards $10 or whatever, something. Okay, $10. I mean, $10 is a fair amount for internet access for a reasonable, your first local tier, 3G, whatever, citywide, you can access it, and then or maybe $20
What's that for the month?
for the month.
Yeah, I mean, whatever argument you want to have, you have to picture yourself standing in front of the city council and making that argument. Like, how would you get a politician to understand why you should have free internet in a library when you can't even get them to fund the fucking library, dude? Like, how many times have they closed the Merced Library?
A lot.
You know?
The
Yeah.
grass is horrible. I mean,
We need a electrical catastrophe for people to really realize, like, oh shit, yeah, if we store all of our information on servers and the fucking, you need power to run those servers and the power disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, but not very likely in this area because we're all hydroelectric.
I can't remember who it was, but I feel like I heard about some organization that was trying to print out every page on Wikipedia.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's interesting.
Oh, that is interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense because data corrupts, and on paper, it's tested that it lasts a long time on private, utility and codex. You can flip through it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just scroll through things like.
Yeah, some fucking crazy solar flare or something. It would be equivalent to the burning of Alexandria.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right?
Set
All
us
my
back.
SoundCloud files? All my
Dude,
beats?
No one would ever know who Dante the
Everything.
drummer is.
Yeah.
Be nuts. Yeah, because there's barely any physical evidence of me.
Physical evidence of it?
Physical evidence compared to the.
video I
com-
shot of you guys outside the restaurant.
Well, I thank you, but that might count as an electrical, what do you want to call it? Evidence of me. At this point, it's all data. It's captured on video. It exists on, an electrical file. Whereas like physically, I just leave stuff around, like little things around in a very small amount of space.
Yeah.
Comparatively, I'm a little messy.
So are you saying you want to be on the internet? You want to be an internet man? Or in the cloud?
I'm saying that it'd be nice if there is just like if you had more of a physicality to your being beyond like legal papers, like
Right.
be cool if we created
Carving.
more things. Yeah, sure. Want to look at it that way, like what you guys do with film. All right,
Yeah.
plug transition. Booyah.
Boom.
Oh shit. Nah, come on, man. Right when I think I get ahead. No, I'm just kidding. Mike's
What
looking up.
Need some coffee, man.
The coffee sounds. Oh, I need a cup of coffee. Let's trade places. I'm tagging you in, Mark.
Tag.
Tag. All right. Coffee time.
All right, so what were we doing? We were trying to get the government to fund our libraries.
With
Oh,
free
no.
Wi-Fi.
Well, actually.
So I think it feels like we're like forming a terrorist organization right here
Sure.
in front of the internet because we need to force the government. We need to create the catastrophe that forces the government to see how important that is.
What are we gonna call ourselves?
The libertarians.
Fuck the trees.
Fuck the trees.
Yeah, because we need more paper.
But
We definitely need more paper on this mission.
More
yeah.
trees.
So
I
we're gonna
agree.
have to get everyone to just hate trees. That's part of the
Yeah.
mission.
That's part of. Yeah, I like
Fuck
that.
them. Putting all that poisonous air into the air.
Right. Yeah, we
Oxygen.
need more trees. I find less trees. In my
I mean,
backyard.
Trump, right? Global warming doesn't exist. So we don't need trees.
Yeah, yeah, we can make.
If we keep planting, if we plant more trees, that would be changing the environment.
That would be great.
So we don't want to change the environment.
Yeah, we gotta keep it the same.
We need to change it back the way it was
Okay, here's what I
1,000 years ago.
what I
Yeah.
think is like if you wanted to like
Right.
at some point you have to find somewhere along the line where understanding that when the public has more access to information, it becomes financially viable in some way. There's some way that becomes more financially viable to somebody. And I feel like if you can find what that is, you can work on your argument. Because basically we think of like things getting better through technology, but it's always shown that the technologies that grow because an industry can build behind it. You know, at least within like capitalism.
You heard that thing where
within this
like
system.
all the technology that we've created, it still takes just as long to clean your house.
What do you? Oh yeah, I know what you.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
All the shit that
kinda.
we've made since 1900, it still takes just as long to clean your house.
Don't get me started on how long it takes to use a Kirby.
a Kirby.
Right? Which is ridiculous. Like, how is that even a thing?
Why am I buying this thing for $2,500 and it's gonna take me 5 hours?
You separated from those guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
It takes a little bit of finesse. You got to get into a rhythm with the Kirby, but once you get to the system, it's
Labor Board is investigating them.
What am I missing? What's a Kirby?
I have a vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
Right.
A
oh.
really high dollar vacuum cleaner.
Oh, okay.
well, it's in the market for retail for like 2,000, but you can get secondhand models from our local Kirby dealer on 16th and.
Oh, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
This is all
guys.
super true. Like, yeah, I mean, other than a vacuum cleaner and a dishwasher, it's like you still just use sponge and soap and like a scrubber
Right.
to clean your dishes, and then everything else you're basically just like dusting and surface cleaning.
Well, it used to take months to get to New York. We can get there in 6 hours.
Yeah,
So, you know, there is some technology.
there's a lot
Which
of
is
technology.
which is weird because it's like there's some comedian that talks about this. But yeah, you're on the plane and people are bitching like, "Oh, I don't have any Wi-Fi." Like, forget how amazing it is that you're flying 30,000 feet in the air.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
don't have Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
What's so amazing about it?
Flying through the air.
Flying through the air,
Well,
but
you're
people.
in a cockpit. I mean, not exactly like,
Well, the amazing
paragliding.
thing is that you can.
You're
get
in a
there.
little metal cylinder flying through the air. I mean, that's
crying babies.
fuck-
You're in a
fucking-
jet engine airplane
Sure.
that you can get
Being
across the
a little
country
cynical.
in 8 hours when it would take you 3.5, 4 months
Well,
back in the day.
that's
By carriage.
and possibly die.
Yeah.
Right.
But the funny thing is that you can still.
You remember the
want
Oregon
Wi-Fi.
Trail? None of you motherfuckers survived. Remember how easily you died when we were playing that game?
Yeah.
I don't even know how you died. Someone got sick. I think Glenn got sick.
Glenn got sick. I think I drowned.
Drowned. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You're like somewhere in between like the 70s Paul McCartney and Larry King right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that combo.
You're like this feathery looking,
I hate Paul McCartney.
feathery looking soft rock dude.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're got the interview smoking game.
Yeah. So
You
tell
don't-
me.
You don't
Tell
like
me, Dante.
you don't like Paul McCartney?
I mean, they replaced him with the body double in like 1964.
Well, how do you like the
But-
how do you like the body double?
I've always kind of liked George Harrison's songs the best. More of a George Harrison guy.
But then, what's your opinion on Paul McCartney though?
I don't know him. I'm sure I would meet him and fucking, you know. I didn't think I was gonna like fucking Bret Michaels.
Right, but how do you like Paul McCartney's like music or like?
I hate it.
You hate it.
Silly little love songs.
Sorry.
Oh, bloody. That's Paul McCartney.
That's Paul McCartney.
Blackbird was probably his best song.
Oh yeah.
I'll go ahead and plug Stephen Halpern. He's currently on my Pandora Smart TV playlist. It's an ambient song. Just basically what it sounds like.
What's their name?
Stephen Halpert.
Stephen Halpern.
Whoa, man.
That's just my playlist. I was
Whoa, man.
programming it. I wasn't trying to.
Oh, I was thinking of Rob Halford from Judas Priest.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh. Yep, and there's a joint for the world to see.
Aw. And there it is.
And there it is.
And that's what that is.
That's what it is.
Do you think that in the future we'd move on to like?
You see my Larry King pose?
Yeah, totally. You got control of that room. Got control of the table. Got control of the room. You got control of the camera. You're just setting up
Fucking
your
Patrick's
power
weird
pose.
laughing baby. Fucking.
What was
ringtone.
that?
That is weird, bro. That's
I
like
thought-
some
I
pedophile
couldn't-
shit.
it was
You
a-
should consider changing
It came through the
that.
headphones, so I couldn't. It surrounded me.
It was my phone
Jeez, that's so
I know,
weird.
right? Yeah, surrounded by laughing babies.
I thought you all just ignored a witch, or like I was just like I was hearing things.
It's a gremlin.
Jeez.
What's that dude from fucking Flintstones?
Barney Rubble.
No, Kazoo. Is it Kazoo?
Oh, the Great Gazoo.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fucking aliens, or whatever the fuck he was.
That was a weird. That was such a weird little device for the Flintstones. I remember.
Right.
From
the future or some shit.
You ever see any Flintstones memorabilia with the Great Gazoo on it?
No.
Exactly. That's so interesting.
The best guy.
It did seem like it was like a you know that Simpsons episode with Itchy and Scratchy and Poochie?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Basically, Itchy and Scratchy cartoons, they feel like they're declining, so they add a new character. And so that episode kind of defines, like, you know, late series characters that are added for, like, no depth, but for like, plot devices and stuff.
Interesting. It works sometimes. Sometimes you get that new character. It didn't work for Different Strokes, though. Remember when they added the little white kid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. But usually that change is made early on in the season. Usually. Like Danny DeVito in the second season of It's Always Sunny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
That was weird, too. It was just like all of a sudden Danny DeVito's like in the show. I was like, what?
Dude, and like...
And then like after all these seasons now, it's just like it's hard to imagine that first season.
Yeah, totally.
Right? You know what I mean?
What the show was initially... Yeah, totally.
Oh, that's a trip, yeah.
And it's kind of... 10 years out, it's kind of like a career-defining role.
They didn't need to do... Well, Taxi.
Taxi, yeah. What was his name?
I don't know. He was the fucking... the dispatcher dude. He was... some fucking crazy old shit, dude.
Yeah, I remember Taxi.
Yeah.
Well, I remember Taxi. I don't remember Taxi personally. Remember is probably not the right word for, like, I've read about it online.
Oh, no. We used to watch fucking... It'd be like MASH. And then it'd be... I think it was like 2 episodes of MASH. And then
I can thank Nick at Night for getting me acquainted with some of this
no,
shit.
this was like TV. When we had fucking 12 channels or whatever.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? We had the little dial.
Had some of those TVs growing up.
Sick.
Yeah, like I had a black and white TV when I was a kid.
Whoa.
Not because we didn't have color TVs. It was just one, you know, I was a kid and it was like, oh, that's that you got your kid the inexpensive shit.
Black and white TV.
You know?
I mean, I definitely watched Nick at Night.
Totally.
No.
Totally,
See, Nick at Night, I was already an adult by the time Nick at Night came around.
Yeah. I was a kid, so when
MTV, when I was a kid, MTV was like a 4-hour program that came on at midnight. And then, yeah, and so I remember it becoming from a show to a channel.
that's what Cartoon Network did during our generation.
Yeah.
Like it was initially like a midnight block. MTV was that too. What did they call it? Like what channel was that on? Do you remember that?
MTV, it was on, well, I don't know. We lived in North Dakota the first time I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was young, dude.
Because I think I feel like Cartoon Network was on like TNN or like TNT.
I used to stay
or
up late to
something.
fucking watch or listen to the Dr. Demento show too.
I keep hearing about that.
Yeah,
I mean, I know what it is.
Weird Al
but, like,
Yankovic would always play Weird Al Yankovic songs. How you doing over there, Glenn?
Oh, right. I was just fidgeting. I was like wearing myself. I'm going to grab the joint with this hand.
Yeah. Getting ready.
Making a game.
Look at that
plan.
connection. That was like a biblical like
That
painting
was
right
like
there. Us meeting. Like,
baton transfer.
that could have been a glass
That was Olympic
window
shit.
right
That was
there.
some Olympic shit.
A
going
glass
on.
stained window.
Olympic joint passing.
A
Stained glass
grass stained window.
Tokyo Olympics 2020.
Is that where they're doing it?
Puff, puff,
Oh
pass.
shit! The 2020 Olympics are gonna kill, dude.
Wait, what's going on?
in Tokyo?
Olympics.
Yeah,
Is it? It's gonna
2020
be in Tokyo.
Olympics.
Wait,
Maybe
for
possibly
real?
Osaka, but I think it's Tokyo.
Wait, for real?
For real.
There's totally enough time to schedule a tour through.
Dude, that's gonna
Japan.
be I think the Olympics in Japan would kick ass, dude. That's gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
I think our technology, worldwide technology will go leaps and bounds after that. Because we're going to see what Japan can do to offer comfort to the world, and the world's going to go, oh shit, you motherfuckers are smart. God damn.
It's gonna be the time that a whole bunch of cool stuff is just like, yeah, this is. Oh man, that's gonna be so neat.
Japan's used to accommodating a shitload of people. That's like what it does. It's a very small place. I mean, it's
Right.
big, but it's small. You
But
know
from
what
what I've seen of it, it looks beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I want to get.
Have you guys seen? There's a movie out where it's an alternative, like if the Japanese have won the war.
Yeah.
This discussion is making me like want to
Right,
watch
Man
that.
in the High Castle.
The show, yeah.
The Germans own the East Coast. Japan owns the West Coast.
Yeah, it's like Hitler in New York City.
So is it like a better? Is it more high tech world? It's so difficult to think these words because
No, the show was like in the 50s, I think, 50s or 60s,
Yeah.
and so it's post-war, but the Germans have made it to America and they took over, and then the Japanese landed on the West Coast and they met in the middle, and so yeah, both occupy half of America.
That's a neat story.
Yeah, and
Or
then
a
well, yeah,
setting.
because then we're
Setting, I
following
should
the
say.
Americans that are the occupied. You know, so that's a thing too.
I see.
It's
Yeah.
a really good show. Pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But there's this weird little element to where these films are being put out, and they're showing alternative versions. You know,
Mhm.
like sometimes they see our version of what happened.
I've
You know,
heard this phenomenon.
yeah, you know, and so there's like they haven't defined what the fuck's going on. Like, I don't know. They said, I don't know. They did, I guess.
They did what?
Sort of, kind of explain what's going on, but I don't know. There's this warehouse full of movies, and this guy's just like, yeah, watch them. You know, I don't know. It's
What?
just-
And what guy?
well, the guy that's putting the movies out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And so there's this one chick, and he's just like, tells her that she's the center of the story.
Mm.
You know, he's like, you never change. Like, all these fucking things. He's like, you're all, I don't know. I can't. I need to rewatch that last episode. I don't know, but they
No.
try to explain it, you know, and I don't really get, like, who's making the movies. Like, how those are, like, supernatural movie reels? Like, what?
What movies are you talking about?
Man in the High Castle.
Man in the High Castle. Okay.
Right. Because it's about an alternative version of the history.
Is this recent?
Yeah,
There's
it's really
like-
recent.
There's 2 seasons.
Yeah,
out.
Germans occupy the East Coast.
Okay. I don't know.
Jack, right? But then there's this other little story
It's
about.
Netflix, right? Or
It's on Amazon.
Amazon.
Is
Amazon.
it Amazon? Yeah.
Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon.
But yeah, besides the whole alternative history, there's this other little thing with these films that people watch, and it shows alternative histories. You know, and so it's like, yeah, you have to watch it. I'm doing it. Obviously, you're doing a whole job of
Oh,
explaining
right.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
I've seen the preview, and I think I was pitched this as like, what if, you know? So it's kind of like just a what if, like alternative, like spin on history. They have these called moments in turning history. What if, you know, the Chinese, you know, didn't open their borders to the drug wars or whatever, the opium wars.
What if that's what happens when you die? When you die, you just get exposed to all time, and you get to just fucking play around and go, okay, what if I would have fucked this bitch this whole time? Oh, my dick falls off. All right. Nope.
Yeah. that's
Do
it.
over. Groundhog's Day and shit. You just do the same day for like a couple hundred years till you get it right.
Right.
Damn, I hope it doesn't take that long.
Right?
Yeah.
You never know. Some people can be real stubborn, dude.
I know.
Right? So what are you doing over there, Dante?
I'm just keeping up with people because I'm.
Yeah. Because you're in
just about
Merced.
to go- No, more like my bandmates and my girlfriend, just letting them know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
When to
too.
expect me over?
You have to tell both of them Mark says I love you.
Oh, okay. I'll let them know.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm being boring. I'm like getting back to my girlfriend.
You
on
are
the air.
so boring.
Oh,
Dante.
baby, how are you doing?
It's not like I have
Doing
other people
good.
to talk to.
Shout out to Marcos. Thanks for hooking me up. Hopefully at Gabe's.
You want
Later
people to
on
hear that?
today.
You should say
Thanks,
that in the
Marcos.
microphone.
Oh, pardon me. Yes. Just wanted to shout out to Marcos for volunteering to hook me up with the sack. At Gabe's, possibly a party.
What?
Yeah.
Who's Marcos? What's going on here?
Did you just shout out a dude for selling you weed?
No, he's not. No one's selling. There's no selling. This
No,
is,
he's getting potatoes. He needs a
but-
sack.
A potato sack.
A potato sack. A sack of potato chips.
Come on.
That's sick.
Wait, what are we talking about?
That was it.
Shout out to Marcos.
Marcos got you a sack.
I was just, I was hitting up a friend today because I was a little low. I was depleted on my weed fund, but this
Oh.
scenario happened. But anywho,
Right.
But yeah, it was like it was a nice communication, instant message, and so
Yeah.
he may be at Gabe's later on, so I might
Oh.
swing by there as a possibility.
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet.
Gabe's Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool little place. You get a haircut there?
Oh no, I haven't got a haircut there.
Yeah, right. Isn't it, like,
Maybe across the street, like where it used to be, where Chevron's is.
you get a fucking 10 p.m. fucking 1:30 in the morning. Give me a fucking haircut.
Sure thing.
Yeah, right.
I wish I had gone to Gabe's while Gabe was still alive.
Oh yeah.
Because Matt has told me some of his experiences with Gabe, and it was awesome from what I could hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah used to work close to there, so she'd go over there. She still does, but she doesn't drink now. She's a responsible parent. So, but yeah, she used to go over there, hang out with Gabe.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Inappropriate
love to
drinks in the
Gabe.
middle of the day.
Is this not working?
What?
Is this YouTube thing not working?
I just haven't clicked it yet.
Don't hug me. I'm scared.
I had a website suggestion.
What are we looking at?
Democracy Now. Oh, this is also going to get to finish.
I don't like it.
You haven't seen any of it.
No, Democracy Now?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to go to politics.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, I can just. There was an interesting comment about. I guess it was relating
You can click on
to.
time.
You heard of Steve
Or-
Bannon. Is
or
Steve Bannon
love.
okay?
Who?
Steve Bannon. I heard this mythology about Steve Bannon. About there's this book out called The Devil's Gambit. Recommending a book. I can't remember.
Could you pull that microphone closer to you?
Oh,
Would
yes.
you? Instead of leaning forward,
Oh, pardon.
just
No,
pull the whole.
You can pull the whole thing
whole
back.
stand and everything.
That? Oh, right, yes. Okay, so I was just carrying on about this book that's out. That's called The Devil's something, I forget.
The Devil's Gambit.
The Devil's Gamble or something like that.
Well, there's
But,
just.
it's basically about this discussing Steve Bannon's animating beliefs.
Animating beliefs?
Animating beliefs.
What do you mean?
Well, it's basically like what his thoughts that sort of drive him. Sort of like if it's some people's animating beliefs is to go after money or something like that. I guess that's
What-
how I interpreted it.
Why do you call it animated?
Well, this is a term that I heard coined today from Democracy Now! That's why I recommended that you turn there, because I thought that was an interesting turn of phrase, and it was just basically the author broke down his outline of his book and how he
You gotta talk in the microphone, dude.
basically the author broke down Steve Bannon's animating beliefs, which, as I understand from his synopsis on Democracy Now! Today, was that Steve Bannon is concerned about the secular viewpoint stagnation of America, in that he wants to promote a more corporate sort of mythological stance of Catholicism and paganism, sort of rooted in this Sicilian theological essay paper in the 1300s or something like that. You can look more into this democracy now, but it's
I know, dude. He sounds like a fucking asshole to me, dude.
That was
if
the
you're
longest
asking me, corporate? What?
Corporate and the Catholic paganism with
right. That's what I thought was so interesting. I mean,
They're
this is
weird.
yeah, weird about it. Yeah, but I mean, it all makes sense to me because these are just words that I've been sort of picking up in my active vocabulary, like corporate, what it means to make America corporate again. It was a topic of a play.
Yeah, talk to the microphone,
It was
dude.
a topic of a play. What it means to make America corporate again was a topic of a play. It was a satire in 24-hour plays at the Merced Multicultural Arts Center.
Okay.
And one
That
of
that
mine,
play was actually called "Make America Gay Again."
Make America Gay Again. Yes. Thank you, Patrick,
Wow.
for reminding me about this.
I filmed the documentary. Yeah.
Yes, and in the process, this was such an interesting scenario because Sky portrayed Donald Trump, and one of our Sky is a great actress, and one of our dialogues was I wanted her to include the word "Make America Corporate Again," "Make America Great Again," and she we had the hassle about that because she didn't really kind of register what I meant by that, other than my way of articulating that. I felt it was a coin of phrase of what Donald Trump's honest policy was.
Testing, check.
One.
Anyway,
two.
sorry. Yeah, I don't think we should make America anything again. I think we need to keep moving forward and evolving. I think going back to any of the old systems is a fucking mistake, you know? And none of them apply to the current future that we're living in, you know? Like fucking, a lot of it's bullshit.
it does work as a satire though.
Oh, for sure.
As a play.
Corporate? Oh, man.
Right.
Corporate America? There's a lot of satire. Ooh, that's scary, though. That's
But-
scary. That's so scary to me that I almost can't take it.
That's kind of the kind of thing you'd have to do a lot of interviews to kind of like make something.
If people weren't so inherently dumb on the like mass level, you know,
Mhm.
like I don't know, or just susceptible to
Good
like
recommendation.
advertising.
Oh, exactly. Advertising, these marketing campaigns don't see us as customers. We're just marketing,
We're just
numbers.
consuming cattle, dude.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like the fact that people accept that dumbass shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's weird. You know, when you sit down with any one person, you're going to find most people are fairly smart. I mean, you're going to run across some, you know.
right.
But on the whole, yeah, the whole mass level, America's...
But I mean, I heard an actual quote of this corporate CEO, and she was just saying that the American consumer are our adversaries. We don't see them as partners. It's not a fiduciary relationship. I mean, to think, well, yeah, I'm smart, but I'm saying I have a Roku, and I'm getting these ads. I'm saying they seem to be like tailored to my interests sometimes, and I mean to the point where I will accept them, but at the same time, it's like, well, maybe I wouldn't have to. Maybe I could go on to a different shift in thought would have happened, where I went on to like go, I don't know, out for a walk, bird watch, for instance,
Right.
instead of seeing like KFC, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's hot as shit outside, so I'm like, fuck that. Give me technology and some fucking Netflix. Cold soda. You know what I mean? When it gets, that week that we have spring and fall, Oh, well, go take a walk outside. Otherwise,
Otherwise, way too hot, huh? I've been
Yeah,
living
or-
in I've been living in 65, 70 degree weather this last
Right.
month.
wow.
It's been nice.
San Francisco.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
How's that been going?
It's been going great.
Yeah.
Everything's expensive as hell, but
Well, yeah.
apparently the swing of things is that you spend a lot of money when you first get there because you're still
Yeah.
figuring things out.
Yeah. So you're
then-
shacking up with your old lady or what?
Shacked up, man. I'm so shacked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I live in San Francisco above a bar.
Sierra's beautiful, by the way. I just call her old lady.
Oh,
'cause it's
thanks.
like a thing. You
She's old,
shacked
man.
up with your old lady. Yeah.
She my old lady, man.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good song.
Yep. Hey, you're
Shout
gonna
out
have
to you,
cute little
baby.
hairy kids, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, thanks, bud. Yeah, they're gonna be
If
cute.
that ever happens, go to school.
Do it.
Get your dad's thing going.
Yeah, dude, it's going great. I joined a band.
Right. You were
We're
telling
gonna
me
make
about
the official announcement
What's
about
the
me.
name again?
The band Ice Cream.
That is an interesting name.
That is
Mhm.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
They've got a few really good YouTube videos, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we spoil?
Spoil?
We haven't even watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Well, there's so many videos. Like, I was waiting for you to, like, give me some
Time.
direction.
Click on time.
Okay, see? See, that's Don't Hug Me,
Well,
I'm Scared, too.
well, Glenn brought up the fucking corporate religious.
Democracy Now! By Amy Goodman, which is a very reputable news broadcast I get on my Roku.
All right. Hold on 1 second. You got to check this out.
Yeah, we gotta see this.
Oh, certainly.
Come on,
Would that be
guys, stop
defensive?
mucking around.
No, you're not defensive.
We only have 5 minutes until our show's on.
That's not enough time! There's always time for a song.
Except who's out there?
Time is a tool you can put on the wall, wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist. Oh, what's the time? It's 8:45. Time to have a bath.
What the fuck?
You mean we're already clean? Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water.
Oh, can you put that closer to the mic?
Watch it go round like a merry-go-round. Going so fast like a merry-go-round.
There is a
Let's go
report
on a
Wait,
journey,
wait.
a journey through all time, a time that's changing all the time. It's time to go to time.
We don't really want to. We're going to miss our show.
Don't be
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let us experience this for a moment.
Victorian time. Come on, play.
Huh. What's that? I gotta fuck this microphone up. Throw this microphone out. Fuck this one.
This tree that is old has circles inside. A tree that is older has shriveled and died. The apple that's fresh is ripe to the core. And I rot over time, and I'm not anymore. I'm growing old by the boom of the sun. But time flies fast when you're having fun. There's a time and a place for mucking around.
And camping.
I
For
invented
fucking
my
around?
dad.
Mucking around.
Oh, I thought he said for fucking around.
I'm like,
And then what happened after the olden days?
Time went new and got old like history. Stuff from the past went into a mystery. An old man died. But look, a computer. Everything's cool. It's the future. Time
Don't hug me,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
scared.
Like, what the fuck? What is it? What's the point of this?
to do with gadgets and gizmos and emails.
Is this for kids?
My dad is. I can't
It's got
come to that.
27 million
Look
views.
at the time.
Whoa, Daddy was watching porn.
It's 20 past 8. There's fish on my tray.
It's 11 to 12. There's fish in the bar.
It's 9:30. It's fish everywhere.
Wow.
It seems to be satirical. I mean, I'm getting it from a more of an autistic profile.
yeah, I think it's some sort of satire.
Well, yeah, like,
Many times it's the construct of human
there's a group of people out there making these videos. It's a big
Right,
thing.
it's cute, but I'm saying, I mean, I get it's colorful,
Yeah, this is.
and this is something that I could see, like, country bumpkins showing, that they're very smart to, like, their, like, backwards relative, like, oh, look at this.
What?
As this is sort of a subliminal
Hold
message.
on, Glenn. Hold on.
No. Oh, right. But I get it. It's very clever. It's very clever, yeah.
Right? Yeah. It kind of blurs the line between like
It like just doesn't make sense at all.
Right. Symbolic, abstract.
It's it
Ellipsis implied.
it kind of blurs the line between an educational children's program and some type of like abstract existential like horror.
Horror. You just call me a whore?
Horror.
Existential horror.
Yeah.
Well, that's hard to say.
Like this video starts out talking to you about how to teaching kids about time, and then it ends up divulging into people dying. It's
so this
it's
is
great.
You were like your 2-year-old or something like that.
No.
I don't know. I think I mean
Oh, I don't think so.
They would have nightmares forever.
Did you see the Death Cab for Cutie on the tiny desk?
no, I haven't seen that
Dude,
one
it's
yet.
really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they play some songs with a bass and a piano.
Just a bass and piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty
really
awesome.
good.
That's
Yeah.
neat.
And yeah,
Much
so-
respect to Death Cab.
So I'm emphasizing the bands that are coming on here to do the broke down sets, you know,
Okay.
because we've been letting the bands just do their thing, you know, and it's too loud. It's not the right setting for that, not the right equipment for that. So we need to get it to tone down, because 7 Year Sleep was a great episode,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's a little chill, you know.
So what's up with the Bus Stop Boxer episode?
Well, I just need to do some work to it.
Is
Yeah.
7 Years Sleep with Markel?
Yep.
Yep. Markel
Yeah.
and Marcel.
Is that a band?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Local
really
band.
good.
Yeah. I've been to a couple of his shows.
Yeah, they're really good.
Dear.
So we're working on Diversity of One. Did you look them up?
Not yet.
Oh. Oh, you just, 'cause you
I just
said-
responded to your text and says that sounds cool.
Yeah. Well, you said they sound rad, and so I thought you looked it up,
Oh
possibly.
no.
So,
I guess I did not. I did not say heard. I did not listen to them literally.
yeah.
I did not hear them literally.
You might have gotten autocorrected from that sounds
Maybe.
rad to they sound rad, because that's what it said. They sound rad. I was like, oh, you must have went and looked.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I thought that was outside. We need to.
Haven't heard it.
That was outside of Dante's personality. We need to set up a code word so I know that you don't. You know, if you ever get cloned or anything,
There's
If I know for what?
ever get cloned, someone makes a bad copy of you.
Cool.
You're acting funny. We gotta have this code word we could use so I know it's really you.
Gold.
Oh, cool.
Gold.
Well, we probably shouldn't discuss that on the podcast.
Well, I hear it's helpful to have a watch just to see if something's ticking or whatever. I've seen that in a lot of Southern Japanese film, or
Yeah.
in East Asian film, I think.
For what purpose?
Oh, just to know if you're being lucid, I suppose, in the real world.
Shit.
Yeah, but that's
Hold on.
just not true. There's no way to tell. There's no real way to tell if you're actually perceiving the information correctly and putting out correct information.
Okay,
I could
that-
be sitting here talking to you. I could be sitting here fucking in my room by myself for all I fucking know. You know what I mean? And I'm just receiving this information,
Yeah.
you know, but it's not real. There's really no way to tell.
We were discussing about where bioorganisms, right?
Right.
We're primarily this, like, slash open a pig, it looks kind of like oily pudding sometimes, especially if they've been eating.
I slashed open. Well, I've been standing right next to a bunch of pigs that have been slashed open and never looked like pudding.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm not sure where I'm getting that reference from,
Yeah.
but it was basically about pigs and being in dumpsters or whatever
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Gross.
That is pretty
I
gross.
think that's
Yeah.
what's coming. That's
Dumpster
what you're
pigs.
surfacing.
Are your shit still there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't get so bad until about 5 in the morning, dude. That's when it's really bad. Yeah. Yeah. Those motherfuckers don't know I can't see them, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
they know the cameras are out there. And they also know that I watch that shit too.
Gotcha.
So fuck them.
Hear you.
Fucking crazy ass neighborhood.
America put the smack down.
Yeah, seriously, somebody need. I don't know. I don't know if I could properly do it, but I want to go and just do the fucking on the city council in Merced, and just go fucking get your ass and walk down Main Street. Tell me that fucking something doesn't need to be done about this fucking dusty town, dude. Fucking town's falling apart, dude. They just put like 15 years ago, they put a shitload of money into the town, redoing the bricks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
God, downtown looks like shit right now.
What's
fucking
your?
sad.
Do you have a sort of suggestion about how they could achieve those? More of a cash flow. It seems like it's an issue, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess this building
cash
that they're
allocation.
building, fucking $1 billion building they're building right there. What is that even gonna be? A hotel? Is it a hotel?
I don't know.
Where at?
Right there by the city hall.
Yeah, they're doing construction
no,
on
By
something.
the Tioga?
That's a new UC building.
A new UC building.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some
They're
shit
the-
for the people that don't integrate into our town. We're
Yeah.
townies.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
now imagine if we invested our funds into a library.
A library?
A library. Yes, we invested instead of we had the option. Maybe I know it's a hot word. Maybe I should think of a different term.
I think we need to build a wall. I think we need to build a wall around Merced. Yeah, and then just kill all the undesirables. And just be the sovereign nation of Merced. I think I should lead it.
I would follow you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That would be great. Super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no rules that you can follow. It's
But
just
I mean,
at my
Merced
discretion.
is
Be cool.
Still Merced.
Good.
Be
You
cool.
can grow anything in the San Joaquin Valley, and you can grow anything in Merced County.
You can grow things in the San Joaquin Valley that you can't grow anywhere else in the world.
Exactly. So.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good place.
Oh, so I can
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Grow your
Oh,
stuff.
no.
grow
People
everything.
come here for a week. Yeah, well, you spend a summer here and you. Yeah. What the fuck am I doing here?
Don't buy a car and dispollute going to and for your minimum wage job. Just grow things on your space and then share with your community.
You can't.
It's positive.
No. No. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna have to call it because I gotta drive down to Pasadena tonight. Boom.
Almost together. All right. There you go. Podcast number whatever.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Patrick, for coming on with us
Hey,
today.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
appreciate it.
It was awesome.
I always have fun over here.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful
That's a
people.
lie. But thank you. Appreciate it.
Whoa. I enjoy the time.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let me
Oh man, we should get some like breather, slow down breathers.
Oh, that's what happened. I dropped it.
Slow down breathers.
That's why I was trying to watch the video.